I'm Jason McGee, Chief Architect for Pure Application System. I'm really excited today to have the opportunity to give you guys a tour of our growing family of systems. IBM Pure Systems are designed to be the easiest to use, best integrated, and optimized systems for running your critical business applications. The secret sauce of Pure Application System is Patterns. Delivered via self-service private cloud, Patterns deliver the built-in expertise to deploy and manage applications on the system. So let's start this tour by taking a look at a pattern. I'm going to act as a member of the application team and start out by deploying my new mobile application using the IBM Worklight mobile pattern. Once I log into the system, I can simply go to the Patterns menu, select the mobile pattern, and deploy my application. Here I have the pattern for the mobile application. When I open up this pattern, you can see that my application has been defined with a simple set of components. I don't have to worry about the complexities of operating systems or middleware that are normally required when you deploy an application. I can simply specify the components of my application and deploy it. Let's go ahead and kick off the deployment, and while that's happening, take a look at the system itself. All IBM Pure Systems provide integrated networking, storage, and compute infrastructure in one pre-optimized system. At the top of the rack, we have our IBM System Networking switches, providing 10 gigabit Ethernet connectivity within the rack and up to 40 gigabit connectivity to your existing data center network. Next, we have our V7000 storage system. The V7000 is a fully virtualized storage subsystem, which we have loaded with a balanced mix of hard disk and solid-state disk, providing optimal performance. At the bottom of the rack, we have 3 of our brand new Flex System chassis, which provide high performance and reliable hosting of the compute within the rack. These chassis are loaded with the compute nodes to run your workloads and management nodes to run the system itself. Our new Power-based Pure Application System contains full-wide Power 7 Plus compute nodes to provide added application performance and resiliency to your critical application workloads. So now, you have the choice of running your workloads optimally on an x86 or Power-based Pure Application System. Let's take a look at the back of the system. IBM Pure Systems come fully racked and cabled from the IBM factory. Setting up a Pure system is easy, with just 2 touch points: network into the top and power into the floor. You can have an application up and running in as little as 4 hours. Now, let's take a look at our newest configuration, the Mini. As you can see, this configuration has a much smaller footprint than the original system, standing shorter at 25U high versus the larger 42U rack. It also uses far less power, supporting single-phase power with a single Flex System chassis with the same availability and performance. The Mini is perfect for single workloads, remote sites, and customers that don't need the capacity provided by the larger systems. All of the components can be easily swapped while the system is in use. We have made sure that system capacity upgrades can be handled easily while the system is in use as well. Now, let's take a look at the management tools that you can use to manage the rack. Pure Systems provide a simple yet powerful single management interface for the entire system. I can go back to the same console that I showed you before to manage the system. This is the infrastructure view. It provides a rack-accurate view of the real-time status of the system, including performance, LEDs, temperatures, fans, all of the information you need to understand the health of the system. You can click directly on the components and manage and monitor each of the individual elements of the system. You can get report views like this that show you resource allocation in the system over the last 30 days. These views provide you powerful insight into the performance and usage of your system. Pure Systems even simplify maintenance of the system. Pure Application System provides a single signed firmware update for the rack that allows you an appliance-like interaction where we take care of how to update all of the components, and you have a simple interface to keep the system healthy and up to date. Now that you have seen the infrastructure, let's check back in on my application. You can see here the application is deployed and ready to go, all in a few minutes with no work from me. There are patterns available for hundreds of IBM and third-party middleware and application packages. There's so much more I could show you, but I'm out of time. Thanks for joining me here in the Pure Systems Development Center for a tour of the latest members of the Pure Application System family.